2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And it's our favorite day of the year at 2K Sports. At long last, it's time to roll the ball out there and get the new season of NBA basketball underway. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian. Well, after the super teams, some current top teams have been constructed more traditionally. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, great teams are built different ways, but when you can watch these players grow up and develop together, it's a wonderful thing to see. Brian?
A little more meaningful building from the ground up, Allie. Thank you. A look at the 76ers starting group. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Harris in at the 3. And for Boston, Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Brogdon in at the 1. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. Pass to Horford. Back to Brogdon. Horford outside. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Maxey. Tatum against Tucker. Here's Maxey. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now here's Horford. Outside Tatum. The 3. They grab their own miss. And it's Brogdon missing.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Sixers foul. Tyrese Maxey. First personal foul.
Brogdon against Harden. On the wing, Tatum. And now just over a minute played here in the first. It's good.
It is clear that Tatum loves the mid-range, excels at recognizing when to shoot from there.
Maxey with it. Now guarded by Brogdon. Back to Maxey. From the arc. Here's Embiid. Lays it up and banks it in.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Outside Tatum. The 3 is up. Drains the triple. Tatum's got 5 now.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And it's Harden penetrating. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
Right wing. Horford passes to Williams. And so it begins a brand new season, Richard. What are some of your headlines?
I think we're going to see less small ball. I think we're getting back to a little bit more of a physical game. We're kind of seeing the reemergence of the dominant big man. Not just the big man, the dominant big man. And I expect that to continue.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Williams. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up. And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 5. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Brogdon from outside. Boston, no good that time either. The Sixers leading. Launches it. Tatum pulls it in. Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
For your Celtics, Jason Tatum at the line with 1 shot.
1 shot.
And the technical free throw is good.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Here's Williams. Fires from deep. And it's Tatum missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Back to Harris. Tucker against Horford. Here's Maxey. The rebound, Celtics. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Greg.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Here's Embiid. After the basket by Boston.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Tatum. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
Some changes for Boston. Gallinari, he's checked in for Horford. Smart comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's White in for Malcolm Brogdon. And the 76ers will have a different look here. Harrell's checked in for Tucker. McDaniels comes in for Tobias Harris. Melton, he's checked in for Maxey. And Milton subbed in for James Harden. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist from Melton. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night. Boston has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
Milton passes to Melton. Harrell with it. Second shot opportunity. Here's Embiid. Tries yet again. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, it's such a simple yet effective move. Embiid executing the pump fake.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
That free throw no good. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Greg.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
Now here's Gallinari. Smart for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Pass to Harrell. Takes a 3. And they'll get another chance. Embiid passes to McDaniels. There's the triple. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist.
and an impressive passer at the 5 spot. Embiid always has a great feel for when his guys are open.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to Harrell. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Celtics.
Boston ball.
Williams is checked in for Gallinari.
Grant Williams.
32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Williams on the wing. Down low. And Williams punches it home.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. High post Harrell. Outside McDaniels. It's stolen by Tatum. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
Philadelphia ball. 76ers substitution. P.J. Tucker.
Melton up top. Here's Harrell. Here's Tucker. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him.
With the score.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. The Celtics out in front. They're up 7. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
Celtics Entertainment, everyone. Come on, make some noise.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Boston. The Sixers trailing. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Tatum and Williams are your small and power forwards. Jaylen Brown is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Williams in at the 5. That's the Boston 5.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
That one drops for him. Harden's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile 1 drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
On the wing, Tatum. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Montrezl Harrell.
Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
Muscala, he's checked in for Boston. Horford comes in for Williams. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do."
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks.
impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Tipped away. Here's Harden. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
You know, only 2 players have won both MVP and Sixth Man of the Year honors. Bill Walton and James Harden.
What's interesting is that they won Sixth Man of the Year at very different stages. Harden was 22 and still growing as a player, while Walton was 33 at the tail end of his career for the Celtics.
And the Celtics making a change here. Gallinari's checked in. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Brogdon, the pass to Gallinari. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Harden. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
And at this stage in Harden's career, he's all about winning. He wants to win as many titles as he can.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Harden.
I'll tell you what, a lot can be said about the contract Harden took to stay in Philly. He took less than what he commanded to help the team sign depth and rotation players. A very big gesture from Harden, showing just how much he wants to win in Philly.
To the middle. Muscala up and in on the layup. Muscala's got his second bucket on the night.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Inbound violation. Boston ball.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And that one's good.
Love watching Brogdon make the right reads. He's more than capable of converting catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Here's Embiid. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Gallinari. Pass to Muscala. This one for 3. The rebound by Maxey.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
He can't get that one to fall. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Brown passes to Brogdon. Here's Muscala. Excellent D there from Embiid.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points. I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Here's Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Outside Harden. From deep three-point range. The Sixers with another miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Gallinari.
2 minutes ready.
It's Brown on the wing.
2 minutes.
Horford outside. The 3. Rebounded by James Harden. Harden's got 4 rebounds now. Maxey passes to Harris. And Harden gets it to go on the assist by Harris. Harden's got 11 points.
Making the difficult look easy. That's what James Harden does. Taking contact, making the basket.
And the call will be against James Harden.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Smart's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Melton, he's checked in for Harden. And the Celtics call time here.
All right, fans, give it up.
The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. The 76ers making a switch here.
For Celtics Entertainment.
Here's Horford. Got a hand on it. And they're able to recover. White with it. Milton covering. Shot clock at 6. White drives in. Williams from long range. Connects from downtown. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Now here's White. Inside. From the line. Kept alive by Boston. Kick out to Brown.
Sixers foul. Shake Milton.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage. This helps build their lead. They're having a solid second quarter at the free throw line.
Some changes for Boston. Williams is checked in for Horford, and it's Jason Tatum in for Jaylen Brown. White hits them both.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Milton passes to Harrell. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Williams. Tatum finds Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And that's the physicality he has, muscling through contact. Harris uses all of the tools to get his points.
White on the wing. Back to Tatum. To the paint. Here's Williams. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's the Boston Celtics. Liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
For your Celtics.
Thanks so much, Al. As you anchor that front court, what were you guys looking to accomplish in the first half?
I mean, we're just trying to play with pace. Trying to dominate on the defensive end, get rebounds, make it tough.
Pace is key. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. It was all Jason Tatum in the first quarter. He had 14 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, they built this lead in large part because of the sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a superb game. Get it? Sub, superb. Oh, I'm rolling tonight. I mean, they played like starters.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
I know teams love to rely on the 3 these days, but you got to know when to get away from it. They didn't, at least throughout the first half. Hopefully they're making the adjustments, but sometimes teams just get stubborn.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, bugger.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth dance team. Here they come.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And the 76ers shooting 37% from the floor at this point. And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden out there with Maxey. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. When you think of the 76ers, Richard, they've had so many Hall of Fame players.
Allen Iverson sticks out to me. Growing up, I loved watching AI play. And then when I entered into the league, I was competing against him. If you grew up in the 90s or 2000s, AI was the guy that just kind of changed everything for you.
Now here's Tatum. And the three-pointer goes. Tatum's got 17 points.
Oh, a big night for Tatum. This is a guy who's put up 60 in the game. There is a short list, very short, that I am not on, who have done that.
Maxey against Brown. Yes, it's good. Maxey's got his second basket of the night.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he's said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, "No, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. And so it's Boston with it. After the Sixers picked up the basket a moment ago. Drills it from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year, and that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find, and I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. The drive by Harden. Williams grabs the board. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Tatum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Harris.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
Line for 2 shots.
The first one falls, and the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. As long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around. Harden, the pass to Embiid. Here's Tucker. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists tonight.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Brown. Back to Brogdon. Double team on Brogdon. Gallinari for 3. He buries it from 3. Gallinari's got 6.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Embiid passes to Tucker. Back to Embiid. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game. And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass. And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
Offensive board. Here's Embiid. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
And Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor, putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal. They've been so active on the offensive glass. Those second chance points have really come in bunches.
Gallinari for 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap. They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Now here's Brogdon. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And the play-in tournament has been a success. But some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Grant, it kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile it?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
And the 76ers making a change here. Harrell's checked in for Embiid. McDaniels comes in for Tucker. Milton's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Melton in for James Harden. Now here's McDaniels. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics. And that one misses.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Here's Maxey following the bucket by the Celtics. Pass to Melton. McDaniels with it, covered by Muscala. From 13, another shot. And it's Harrell laying it in. Harrell's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, terrific execution by Harrell. He collects the rebound and immediately goes after a shot of his own.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
And finished off by Tatum.
Just a merciless, I don't even know what that word means, dunk by Tatum. Reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
And the basket by Harrell.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Marcus Smart is one of the toughest players in this league, mentally and physically. So willing to sacrifice himself on a play, on both ends.
At the line for 2.
And he makes a first. Williams is checked in for Boston. He does not get the second one. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Melton. Good work defensively by White. It's an even 3-on-3 break. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Smart against McDaniels. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Third team foul. At the line, Derek White. At the line for 2 shots.
That's good from White. White hits them both. Pass to Maxey. Here's McDaniels. Williams defending. And here's Milton. From deep. Missed it. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Celtics just dominating this one. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And for Boston, they're shooting 56% today. Smart and White make up the backcourt. Grant Williams out there with Luke Cornett. And it's Gallinari in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's Milton. And the 75 list came out last season, the top 75 players in NBA history. RJ, who do you think was the biggest snub?
Without a doubt, the biggest snub was Dwight Howard. When you see what Dwight Howard was and was able to do, and I understand if you want to look at the last 5-6 years of his career, but don't gloss over the first 10. He led a team to the NBA Finals, battling against the Lakers as the best player on the team, dominated the Eastern Conference, beat LeBron James, and we've seen how hard that is to do in the Eastern Conference. So to me, he is one of the top 75 players of all time.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And that one misses. Muscala, he's checked in for Cornett. And the second free throw is good.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
To the inside. Here's Niang. And he lays it up and in.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
There's the double team with Dedmon. The kick out to Williams. Takes the three. Knocks it down from distance. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Dedmon, the pass to Milton. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Milton's got his first bucket in this one.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
A good look from Gallinari. And it's Niang with the rebound.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Here's Dedmon. Muscala comes with a double team. The offensive rebound. Niang. And the layup is good off the glass.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Down low. And Muscala gets it to go on the assist by White. White's got 6 assists in the game.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Muscala comes with a double team. Milton for 3. Here's Dedmon. Can't get it to drop. Hey, nice D from Muscala. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. White with it. Milton covering. Williams from long range. And again, Boston with the triple.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Melton left side. Pass to Niang. And this preseason, the Warriors and the Wizards faced off in Japan. Nice to have the NBA continue that international outreach.
And it was something that was put on hold during the pandemic. It's nice to have things getting back to normal because the NBA, all they want to do is continue growing the game.
So it's Philadelphia now. The Celtics making their last shot.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
James Harden, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
Team foul. Coming onto the floor
for Boston, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Outside White. And so the ball out of bounds. Smart touched it last.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
The Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Reed's checked in. Pass to House. Now here's Melton looking to end the run. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul.
Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Team foul. At the line for the 76ers, DeAnthony Melton.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Over to the wing. Williams from long range. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Now here's Brown.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Williams up top. Melton covers. Tipped. Here's Harden. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
I'm just going to say this. I don't think the average fan understands how strong Harden is. He has no problem finishing through contact with those wide shoulders.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive. Dedmon against White. Now here's Muscala. Tightly guarded. Outside White. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Celtics.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jason Tatum.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Now here's Harden. Shoots over White. Harden can't hit.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Boston with it. Williams passes to White. Now Gallinari. Clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Now here's Harden. From deep, Melton. It's hauled in by White. Ooh, poked away. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. I'm here with Jason Tatum. And Jason, congratulations on the win. What did you like about this team's performance tonight?
Our toughness. And, you know, we figuring it out. It's early, but we taking it game by game, quarter by quarter, and everybody contributing. So, you know, I like it.
Thanks, Jason.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.